Oh, we love all of our local film festivals here in Utah, and the 22nd Zion's Indie Film Fest is coming to Orem next week.
And you might remember these guys from their days on BYU TV's Studio C, Stephen Meek and Jeremy Warner. They are now with JK Studios and here to talk about their upcoming movie called Go West. And Jeremy, we will start with you. Let's talk about JK Studios if people don't know a lot about JK.
Yeah, so we all started doing comedy in a troupe at BYU called Divine Comedy that eventually turned into the show Studio C on BYU TV, and in 2018 we left that show and started our own company called JK Studios, and we specialize in making family-friendly comedy and other content.
Yeah,
like such.
Like a film.
Right.
Is this your first feature film?
It's the first feature as
JK Studios. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The 10 of us have been working together, fast friends for a long time, and now, yeah, we're making our first feature together.
Do you finish each other's sandwiches?
I actually don't like sandwiches.
Jeremy
So you don't do that.
famously.
Anything but fish or cold sandwiches.
Okay, tell us about Go West. What's it about?
Go West, we basically came up with the idea of just doing Monty Python, but on the Oregon Trail. So we thought Utah's a great community for film, just in general. It's got great environment and wonderful crews. So we put together a bunch of sketches that are essentially just like everything else we've made before on Studio C, and we wove a narrative through it and made a movie.
Yeah.
So entertaining people, and you're juggling a lot of things such as the acting and the directing. Tell us a little bit about how you're able to kind of juggle both at the same time and still have the studio and direct everything.
Well, you know, it's sometimes hard. It's a lot of long days, waking up early and stuff, but just prep work, I guess, is the best thing to do.
We wear a lot of hats. We all try to support each other, and yeah, we all really love the writing process. We love acting, working together, so it makes it very, very fun to be working with such a tight-knit group.
Is it one thing, though, to do sketch comedy for television like Studio C, and then another to see, does it work in this featured film? What were the challenges you found?
They felt it just felt like a larger scale, honestly. I mean, each scene was basically a sketch. We had to have continuity between them, but it was really just the same kind of energy and vibe that we've brought to everything else that we've done.
Yeah, kind of writing to the theme of, you know, a period Western.
Yeah.
Trying to be accurate when needed about the Oregon Trail and inaccurate when it made sense. So.
When it was fun.
Yeah.
And so what other projects are in the works as well for JK Studios?
Ooh, we are working on a Christmas sketch film. We're working on we just started talking yesterday about like a train concept for, like, you know, Airplane, the sketch film, and put it on a train.
Yeah.
Things like that.
And also a sci-fi project, knock on wood, or, you know, titanium since it's sci-fi.
Can you find funny in anything, or are there just some things that you go, let's stay away from that topic?
I mean, yeah, but sometimes you shouldn't make jokes about certain things.
Certain things.
Yeah,
You're just
in
right
the upcoming
on the edge,
elections,
right? You have to always. Yeah, that
I
fine
know, but
line.
these two are smart because you have to be. I mean, the whole group there at JK, you have to be smart when you're funny. This comes out in July, so you're not going to see the entire thing at the Film Fest next week, but are people going to see clips?
We will have clips, yeah. We'll have our trailer. We have some. Jeremy's working on the edit right now, so we're gonna.
It's almost done.
It's almost done.
Yeah, getting there into the nooks and crannies and fine tuning.
Yeah. So we'll have clips. We'll have a Q&A, a meet and greet, and yeah, it'll be really fun.
And the peaks that I've already seen, it's just such high quality. What are some of the things that you've taken from BYU TV, Studio C, and kind of made it your own?
I mean, BYU TV, I think we really honed all of the work that we had done before. We just had to, moving to JK Studios, we had to start filling even more roles, all the editing, all the directing, all of the production. So we've been in film and we've loved it for just years and years. So it felt like a pretty easy transition in some ways.
You kind of learn like what works, what doesn't, and oh, that was a mistake, never do that again. So, you know, we made plenty of mistakes before, and now we're doing new ones.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. Pepper these two with questions, everyone. Coming up at the Zion's Indie Film Fest. It starts next week. It's at Sierra in Orem. You can get your tickets at that site on your screen, and also a link on our website. But that fan film event is at 4:50 next Friday, so go check it out. And say hi to these two. Thank you for stopping by Good Things Utah.
Thank you for having me.